Got it. What's up? I'm Greybeard, and this is Metal Gear Solid: The Dual Snakes. We're about to fight a giant robot. Just utterly fantastic. Just jumping right into it. Are you ready? Doesn't matter. Strategies in this story. Just gotta stay away from that laser. Well.
Did that do it?
No.
Damn!
Nice try, Snake!
Oh my.
Hurry! Get away! Gray Fox.
Great fun.
A name from long ago. It sounds better than Deep Throat.
Deep
So it is you. You look terrible, Snake. You haven't aged well.
I'll send you back to hell!
So badass.
Fox, why? What do you want from me? I'm a prisoner of death. Only you can free me. Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you. Naomi? You're the only one who can stop her. No,
I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. Oh, I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood, to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
Outwardly, we may have seemed like contented brother and sister. But every time I looked into her eyes, I trembled with fear. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving.
Fox!
He doesn't bleed milk like Raiden.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt
call it
jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox!
How strong is that exoskeleton of yours? Snake, are you just going to sit by and watch him die?
I guess. Sure.
A cornered fox is more dangerous than a jackal!
He destroyed the radome.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the codename Fox. But now you're finished!
Now, fire the stinger!
Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
No, I can't do it.
Now,
No.
in front of you, I can finally die.
It's no good.
After Zanzibar
It's no
land,
good. I
was
can't do
taken
it.
from the battle. Neither truly
It's no good.
alive,
I can't
nor
do it.
truly dead.
Not truly
An
dead.
undying shadow in a world
Truly
of
alive
light.
dead.
But soon it will finally end.
Die! Fox!
Go squish him right to my...
Snake! We're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake. Farewell.
Oh, shit. It's very dramatic. Nice,
Man. When death is entreated, the battle is decided. You see, you can't protect anyone. Not even yourself.
Take the katana. Throw it at him. No, you die if I kill you.
There you are!
Now that I'm bleeding, I can see it.
Snake! I'll crush you into dust!
I feel like they beat the laser up. I clenched a couple of times. Then I remembered I had my rations equipped. Sound design in this is so good. Dolby Pro Logic tunes required.
Sleeping late as usual, eh, Snake?
Liquid, you're still alive.
I won't die, as long as you still live.
Too bad. It looks like your revolution was a failure.
Just because you've destroyed Metal Gear doesn't mean I'm done fighting.
Fighting? What are you really after?
The restoration of the era when warriors such as us lived as we should.
That was Big Boss's fantasy.
It was his dying wish. When he was young during the Cold War, the world needed men like us.
Splitting hairs there.
We were valued then. We were
dagger.
desired.
So argumentative.
But things are different now. With all the liars and hypocrites running the world, war isn't what it used to be. We're losing our place in a world that no longer needs
fair,
us.
it's pretty shitty.
A world that now spurns our
Snake
very
Eater.
existence.
So-
You should know that as well as I do. After I launch this weapon and get our $1 billion, we'll be able to bring chaos and honor back to this world gone soft. Conflict shall breed conflict, new hatreds will arise, and our own biosphere shall steadily expand.
But as long as there are people, there will always be war.
But the problem is balance. Father knew what type of a balance was best.
Is that the only reason?
Isn't that reason enough for warriors such as us?
I don't want that kind of world.
Ha!
Sure
You
met Barry
lie.
Fades.
So why are you here then? Why do you continue to follow your orders while your superiors betray you? Why did you come here? Well, I'll tell you then.
Delicious.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
What? Sure.
Are you denying
Why
it?
not?
Haven't you already killed most of my comrades?
Yes.
That was...
Fun. I mean,
I watched your face as you delivered the coup de grace. Oh, it reflected such vitality.
vitality.
You're wrong.
There is a killer inside you. You don't have to deny it. We were created to be that way.
Yes.
Created.
Les enfants terribles. The terrible children. That's what the project was called. It started in the 1970s. Their plan
can
was
say
to
it, I just don't
artificially
want to.
create the most powerful soldier possible. The person that they chose as the model was a man known then as the greatest living soldier in the world.
Big boss.
But Father was wounded in combat and already in a coma when they brought him in. So they created us from his cells. With a combination of 20th century analog cloning and
coma, you say?
the super baby method.
Super
Baby method.
They fertilized an egg with one of Father's cells, and then let it divide into 8 clone babies. Then they transferred the clones to someone's uterus, and later intentionally aborted 6 of the fetuses to encourage strong fetal growth. You and I were originally octuplets.
That's what happened to Gaseous Snake.
Yes. The other 6 of our brothers were sacrificed to make us. We were accomplices in murder before the day we were even born. So, it was you and I, 2 fertilized eggs with exactly the same DNA. But they weren't finished yet. They used me as a guinea pig to create a phenotype in which all of the dominant genes were expressed to create you. I got all the recessive genes. You took everything from me before I was even born. But you and I aren't his only children.
What?
The Genome Soldiers. They too are his progeny, carrying on his genetic legacy. But unlike us, they carry it digitally. With the completion of the Human Genome Project in the last century, the mysteries of humanity were laid bare. Thanks to Father's DNA, they were able to identify more than
Every time he
60
says it.
soldier genes responsible for everything from strategic thinking to the proverbial killer instinct.
played
Those
that
soldier
game.
genes were transplanted using gene therapy into the members of the Next Generation Special Forces. That's how they became the Genome Soldiers. That's right. The Genome Soldiers that you've been killing right and left are our brothers with the same genes as ours.
The Genome Soldiers.
I guess they weren't as good as we were.
They are misshapen creatures, artificially produced from Father's genetic pattern. They are our blood brothers, and they were born of many an ultimate sacrifice.
Sacrifices.
human experiments. Huh? 1991, the Gulf War. The military secretly injected soldiers with the soldier genes. The Gulf War syndrome that hundreds of thousands of returning soldiers complained about was a side effect of it.
Ha! Everyone knows that the Gulf War syndrome was caused by exposure to pesticides and radiation from depleted uranium rounds.
Everyone knows that.
That was just a cover story issued by the Pentagon. First, they tried to say it was post-traumatic stress disorder, then chemical or biological weapons. The poison gas detection units and the anti-sarin injections, they were all just to cover up the secret genetic experiments.
So then, the so-called Gulf War babies that have been reported by Gulf War veterans are...
Yes, they too are our brothers and sisters.
So the genome soldiers mean that the experiments were a success?
Success? Don't be a fool. They're a complete failure. We're on the verge of extinction.
What?
Have you ever heard of the asymmetry theory? Nature tends to favor asymmetry. Those species which have gone extinct all show signs of symmetry. The genome soldiers suffer from the same problem, signs of symmetry. So do I, as do you. That's right. We are all on the verge of death at the genetic level. We don't know when or what type of disease will occur. That's why we need the old man's genetic information.
You want Big Boss's DNA so you can save your family? It's very touching.
In nature, family members don't mate with each other, and yet they help each other to survive. Do you know why? Because it increases the chances that shared genes will be transmitted to future generations. Altruism among blood relatives is a response to natural selection. That we will help our blood relatives is inscribed in our very genes.
You're telling me that your genes are ordering you to save the genome soldiers?
You can't fight your genes. It's fate. All living things are born for the sole purpose of passing on their parents' genes. That's why I'll follow what my genes tell me. And then, I'm going to go beyond, in order to break the curse of my heritage. And to do that, first, I will kill you.
Oh, shit.
Look behind you.
I don't wanna. Okay, I didn't.
Meryl?
Straight at her ass. God damn it. That one wasn't on Kojima.
Is she alive?
That wasn't.
I'm not
Kojima.
sure. She was alive a few hours ago. Poor girl kept calling your name.
Meryl?
Stupid woman. Falling in love with a man who doesn't even have a name?
I have a name.
No. We have no past, no future. If we did, our fate is nothing but what is determined in the genes we inherited from our father.
Let Meryl go.
As soon as we finished our business, we're almost out of time.
You're talking about Fox Die.
No. It seems now that the Pentagon knows that Metal Gear is destroyed. They've arrived at a decision. They won't even need a BDA. If you want the details, why don't you ask your precious Colonel Campbell?
Precious. My precious.
Colonel, can you hear me?
Hello,
Yes,
Precious.
I'm listening.
What is the Pentagon trying to do? Colonel, answer me.
The Secretary of Defense has taken over active control of this operation. He's on his way there by AWACS.
What for?
To bomb the place.
What?
Not only that, B-2
What?
bombers just lifted off from Galena Air Force Base.
I like
They're
that. That
carrying
was a good reaction.
B-6113 surface-piercing tactical nuclear bombs.
What? The Metal Gear is destroyed. Tell the Secretary of Defense.
The Secretary of Defense heard that Naomi double-crossed us, and he's worried about Fox Die. Now that there's no more danger of a nuclear strike from Metal Gear, he's going to do whatever's necessary to cover up the truth of what really happened here.
He's going to drop a nuclear bomb to vaporize all the evidence, along with
Naughty,
anyone
naughty.
who knows anything.
Don't worry, Snake. I'll stop the nuclear strike.
How?
I may be only a figurehead here, but I'm still officially in command of this mission. If I issue an order to delay the strike, it'll confuse the chain of command and at least buy you some time. It'll give you a chance to escape.
But Colonel, if you do that...
It's okay, Snake. The truth is, Foxhound was already the subject of an undercover investigation. Merrill was transferred to this base just before the terrorist attack as a way of manipulating me.
Those bastards.
I'm sorry. They forced me to cooperate in exchange for her life. You'd better get out of there, Snake.
Are you sure? It'll be bad for you.
Don't worry. It's the least I can do for you after all the lies.
Colonel.
I'm ordering them to cancel the bombing run. After that, there's no turning back. Huh? What are you doing?
Snake!
What the?
Mei Ling, what happened to the Colonel?
I don't believe it!
They just
What
body
happened?
slammed his ass.
Snake, the Colonel!
Roy Campbell has been relieved of duty. This is the Secretary of Defense, Jim Hausman.
Put the Colonel back on.
He's been placed under arrest for leaking top-secret information and for the crime of high treason.
Ridiculous.
Yes, he is a ridiculous man. He truly believed that he was in command of this operation.
You bastard.
There won't be a speck of evidence left. I'm sure the President would want the same thing.
The President ordered this?
The President is a busy man. I have complete authority here.
No.
How do you plan on explaining a nuclear attack on Alaska to the media?
Don't worry.
We won't.
We've prepared a convincing cover story. We'll simply say that the terrorists exploded a nuclear device.
Damn it! You'll be murdering everyone here. The scientists, the Genome Army, everyone.
Donald, the DARPA chief, is already dead.
So you didn't mean to kill the DARPA chief after all.
He was my friend.
And you could care less about what happens to everybody else, huh?
Well, if you give me the optic disc, I might consider saving them.
What are you talking about?
Metal Gear's test data. Donald was supposed to bring it back.
I don't have it.
I see. Oh well, that's okay. You two are an embarrassment
The
from the
one thing that would
1970s.
stop you from
Our
killing me
country's
right now?
dirty little secrets.
I don't have that.
You can't be allowed to live. You're just the lingering ghosts of a system that is no more. Well, do try to get along in the time you have left before the bomb.
Oh my.
Oh, there's no way out for us.
There's no
Let's
escape
finish
for
this
us.
before the airstrike. You stole everything from me.
False.
I shall nullify you and your genes, and I will take them all back.
Ow.
She'll make a beautiful sacrifice for our final battle.
Okay.
Do you see this? This will be the time limit for our final battle. When death comes for this girl, this
During our
nuclear
final
module shall
battle.
vanish from this world as well. If you win,
Our
you
final
might still
battle.
be able to save her. You could enjoy one brief moment of love before the end.
Ew.
And if you cross this line, you'll fall. At this height, it'll kill even you.
Even me with my anti-fall boots on.
How about you, Snake?
Oakley dokily. Woohoo! It's a big knockback. He moves around a lot more than he used to. Action. Oh yeah, do that. Oops. Okay. Action. There we go.
What's wrong, Is that all you've got? Better hurry! It's
Close. Got it. That's gonna be cool. Sure, you can, that motherfucker.
Meryl. Meryl.
Snake? Is that you? Snake, you're alive. Thank God.
Meryl. Meryl, are you okay?
Are you okay? Is that all you can say?
Well, yeah, it's concerned for
Meryl,
your well-being.
it must have been terrible.
It wasn't that bad. I didn't give in to the torture.
Torture?
And things even worse than that. I was fighting too. Just like you.
You're a strong woman.
Fighting them made me feel closer to you. I felt like you were there with me. It gave me the strength to go on. But I was scared.
I'm sorry.
Don't say that. But it made me realize something. During all the pain and shame, there was one thing I was sure of. A single hope that I held on to. And that hope kept me alive. Snake, I wanted to see you again.
Meryl.
We do have a strike coming in, guys. Not right now.
That's my Kodak.
Snake, it's me. It looks like you stopped Rex.
Otacon, good news. Meryl's okay.
All right, you saved her, man. Good job.
I got some bad news, too. We're about to be bombed.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
I guess we're considered expendable.
Is there a way out of here?
A way out? Yeah. You can take the loading tunnel to the surface. There's a parking garage right next to you. The tunnel leads from there to the surface.
The door in front?
No, it's a small entrance to the west of that door.
How about the security?
I just unlocked it. Who do you think you're talking to? I'll take care of security along your escape route, too.
What are you going to do?
Me? I'll stay here.
Are you crazy?
I need a little more time to take care of your escape route.
But
Unlocking the security doors is difficult work. Only I can do it.
Otacon.
Don't worry. I'm staying here. It's my own decision.
Otacon, this is a hardened shelter, but they're going to use a surface-piercing nuclear bomb. It won't hold.
I'm through regretting the past. Life isn't all about loss, you know? Snake,
Yeah,
I'm a
whatever.
complete person now. I've found a reason to live.
Good. Don't die on me.
Same to you. Take care of Meryl, okay?
I will.
Okay, I gotta go. I promise I'll do something about your escape route.
Thanks.
Thanks. Oh, that sounds nice.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Snake.
Let's get the hell out of here.
What about him? Where is Otacon?
He's fighting right now. With his old self. To be the man he wants to be.
Okay.
He's
Could've just said you didn't
fighting
know.
for us too?
Yeah, and I don't want it to be in vain.
Me too.
Bye. Here we go. Here we go.
started.
I must be heavy.
Looks like we're not gonna have a love scene after all.
Nope, not at all. Put her down and get going.
Looks that way. Too bad.
Skedaddle. Vamos.
Let's get out of here.
Snake, it's freezing outside. You need some clothes.
It's John Travolta. in Pulp
There's my
Fiction.
sneaking suit.
Hurry up! Hurry!
That's- I'm dressed. And I did it myself. Like a big boy.
Looking good, Snake. Hurry!
Okay. First, let's grab that. Also, let's grab that. Now we can go.
Let me drive.
Yes, sure thing. Well,
Damn, Western Bailiff's
see, this is
camera.
why I go first.
Oh no, no key.
Okay, oh shit.
All right, keys. Snake, it's starting. Get in.
Trying.
Fire that machine gun with the weapon.
Get off the fucking car, dude.
Snake.
Homeboy was on the car. Shooting me in the face. My face. Feathers.
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Sure is.
We'll never make it. Snake, shoot him.
Got this.
It's a checkpoint, Snake.
Here they come!
We'll never make it. Snake, straight those guards.
Owie. And crouch. Neat.
Not yet, Snake!
Not yet.
It's not over yet!
I might actually like these in. That's kind of exciting. I'm an expert shot. Oh, fuck, shot me. He's also an expert shot. It's the bad side of the Kansas. Sci-fi super kids. I'm Superman. For I have 3 rations. No problem.
light! We're gonna crash!
Go on, YouTube mountains. Block rock. We'll call it that. Jesus. Matching concussions too. I will beat your face with my face. It's my special forces training.
Meryl, are you okay?
Did you see me do all those sick headbutts?
Damn.
Damn.
Snake. Snake!
I feel like there's yeah, they're supposed to be pinned onto the car. Whatever. I guess it's not that much different if he's the only one with the gun.
Fox?
Die.
Die.
Okay. And then he shot himself. That's what happens. Whoop. Okay. If I could have taken a screenshot there, I would have. My hands were not fast enough. Also, it would have just had my OBS in there, so not worth it.
If he's dead, that means...
I'm dead too.
Don't say it, Snake.
And then he shot himself.
What happened to the air raid? No stealth bombers in sight.
I spoke too soon.
Snake, can you hear me?
Colonel!
Are you okay?
Colonel, what happened?
The Secretary of Defense has been arrested. Early retirement.
Arrested?
I was able to get into contact with the President. Metal Gear, the training
called his
exercise,
mother.
all of it. It was all the Secretary of Defense acting alone.
Acting alone? What happened to the air raid and the nuclear strike?
The orders were rescinded. The F-117s and the B-2 bombers have returned to the base. Once again, I have complete authority over this operation.
How'd he do?
Washington isn't stupid enough to use nukes to cover up a few secrets.
I wonder about that.
You're right.
In any case, the danger's over. Thanks, Snake.
Colonel, you can rest easy. Meryl's fine.
Really? Thanks. Thank you, Snake. Snake, I'm sorry I kept a lot of things from you.
It's okay, Colonel.
Snake, I'm not a colonel.
Oh, that's right.
I've got a present for you. There's a snowmobile close to you. Mei Ling saw it on the satellite photos. This time of year, the glaciers are pretty calm. You should be able to ride right out of there. I'll bet the boys at the DIA and the NSA never expected you to come home alive.
Me neither. I better not show my face around there.
No danger of that. You two officially died after your Jeep sank into the ocean.
That's not too far from the truth.
There's also a helicopter waiting for you at the Fox Islands.
Dr. Hal Emmerich should be somewhere on the base. I want someone to bring him in.
I understand. Leave it to me.
Okay. Roy. Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry. I've got an insurance policy. A hard copy of all of Mei Ling's data. As long as I've got that, you, me, and Mei Ling will be fine.
The
In a
battery
manner
on
of
these
speaking.
nanomachines will run out soon. They won't be able to
What
follow
about
us.
Nastasha?
I guess we won't meet again.
Don't worry. I'll pay you a visit sometime.
She knows all
Really?
of this happened.
I'll look forward to that.
Roy, just tell me one thing.
What?
About Fox Die.
Meryl will be fine. She wasn't included in its programming.
That's
What
not
about
what I
me?
wanted to know.
It killed Liquid.
Naomi said she wants to talk to you face to face about that.
How is she?
Don't worry. Mei Ling's with her right now. I'm switching over to Naomi.
Snake, it's me.
It sure is.
Naomi?
I heard about my brother.
Fox, no, Frank wanted to tell you something.
He killed
He
your parents.
told me to tell you to forget about him and to go on with your own life.
Frankie said that?
Yeah. He also said he'll always love you. Naomi, your brother just saved you, me, and the whole world. He fought on sheer willpower until the very end.
Maybe now he's finally found some peace. My brother was already dying. Ever since he fought with you in Zanzibar land, he's been like a ghost. A ghost looking for a place to die.
Naomi, Liquid died from Fox Die too. What about me? When am I going to go?
That's
You're
up to
gonna go
you.
when you're gonna go.
What do you mean?
Everybody dies when their time's up.
Yeah, so when's mine up?
It's up to you how you use the time left to you.
No, when is it up?
Leave
Goddamn.
Snake. That's all I can say to you.
Oh, fuck you. Got a love-hate.
Each person is born
Relationship,
with their
Naomi.
fate written into their own genetic code, inscribed into their genes.
She's a great character, but
But that's not all there is to life. I finally realized that. I told you before, the reason that I was interested in genes and DNA. Because I wanted to know who I was, where I came from. I thought that if I analyzed my DNA, I could find out who I was, who my parents were. And I thought that if I knew that, then I'd know what path I should take in life. But I was wrong. I didn't find anything. I didn't learn anything.
can't tell if the sun's coming up. or
Just
going
like with the
down.
genome soldiers. You
Maybe
can
the moon's
input
going
all
down.
the genetic information.
The sun will come up behind you.
That doesn't make them into the strongest soldiers.
I don't know.
The most we can say about DNA is that its genetic information houses a person's strengths or destiny. You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to fate, to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live. Don't you think, Snake? Don't worry. I'm gonna choose life too. Until today, I've always looked for a reason to live. But from now on, I'm going to just live.
Just cuz.
genes exist to pass down our hopes and dreams for the future through our children. Living is a link to what will come. All life is tethered to the future. Loving each other, teaching each new generation, then the world can change. I finally realized it. The true meaning of life. Thank you, Snake.
You're welcome.
Look, I found this.
Let's keep it as a reminder.
I've
Of
already
what?
got one.
A reminder of a successful mission? Or a reminder of the first time we met?
A reminder of how to live.
With infinite ammo.
Until today, I've lived only for myself. My survival instinct that tells me not to die. That's all the motive I've had in my life.
That's not just you. That's how everyone is.
You silly goof.
I only felt truly alive when I was staring death in the face. I don't know.
So,
Maybe it's written into my genes.
unpack that in therapy, maybe.
What about now? What do your genes say about your future now?
Maybe it's time I live for someone else.
Someone else?
Yeah. Someone like you.
But not you
Maybe
exactly.
that's the real way to live.
Not specifically you, but just someone like you. Adjacent. With a much nicer
So,
personality.
where to, Snake?
David. My name is David.
By the way, my name's Dave. I'm an asshole.
Okay, so where to, Dave?
I think it's time we look for a new path in life.
A new path?
A new purpose.
Will we find it?
We'll find it. I know we'll find it.
I know it. Oh, I'll tell
Hey,
you
what
what.
are those?
We'll find us a new path.
Caribou. To the Aleutians, the caribou is a symbol of life. It'll be spring here soon.
For us, too.
Yeah. Spring brings new life to everything. It's a time for hope. I've lived here a long time, but Alaska has never looked more beautiful. The sky, the sea, the caribou, and most of all, you.
It's nice, isn't it? Being alive.
Well, yeah.
Come on,
Yep.
let's enjoy life.
Oh! It's the Northern Lights. Huzzah. In the 1980s, there were more than 60,000 nuclear warheads in the world at all times. The total destructive power amounted to a bunch of bullshit. So in January of 1993, some people signed some shit, and then Russia and the United States decided to throw some stuff away, but they didn't really get rid of all of it. So as of 2003, there still exists more than 20,000 nuclear warheads in the world. Fuck those guys. Solid Snake out. Being tossed.
You mustn't allow yourself to be chained to
I lost
fate,
that. That got away from me.
to be ruled by your genes. Humans can choose the type of life they want to live. Snake, whether you've been programmed or not isn't important. The important thing is that you choose life. And then live.
Yeah, you said that.
Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. The Vector? Yes, sir. Fox Die should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. I recovered all of Rex's dummy warhead data. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the base's computer. No, sir. My cover is intact. Nobody knows who I really am. Yes, the DARPA chief knew my identity, but he's been disposed of. Yes. Yes. Liquid is dead. The inferior one was the winner after all. That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was the inferior one. Of course, the other one thinks so too. Yes, sir. I agree completely. It takes a well-balanced individual such as yourself to rule the world.
Rule the world.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. It's not quite his goal.
Sir.
We're gonna find out.
No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus. What should I do about the woman? Yes, sir. I understand. The surveillance will continue. Yes. Yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. President.
Dun. Mongoose. Was that better or worse than the one I got for PS1? I don't remember. Okay. Clear code. I can put in a clear code. Oh, I have to put it in on that fucking website. No, fuck that. Saved 18 times, continued 7 times. That means I died 7 times. 23 alert modes. Fuck. 55 enemies killed. 33 rations used. Right on. Well. I got the camera and the bandana. Yes, please. Blink. Very nice. Well, that was that game. I do kind of want to, like, check out some of the special stuff. So many dog tags. I guess I'd have to, like, subdue and hold up a bunch of people now. How did that even happen? What's the point of... I'm not really viewing any kind of dog tag there. So this has boss survival in lieu of the VR missions. Boss survival is kind of a throwback to Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2, because those didn't have VR missions, they had boss survival mode. And also there's boss survival mode for Metal Gear Solid 2, so, yeah, that is there. A bunch of shit to read up on. You got the demo theater. Mirror chapter. Excellent. Well, anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good shit. Yeah, if you've been commenting on my videos, I may not see them right away, but I will reply to them when I can. And thank you very much for the compliments and all that shit. It's nice. Feels good. Anywho, I'll be back with some kind of scripted video essay thing. Basically trying to convince the internet not to hate twin snakes. We'll see how that goes. Until then, bye.